Hello everyone! Last episode we managed to finish this. This is our instant repair station, making us able to instantly repair our items. Really great, and as you can see it's still chugging along very nicely. Almost got this one filled back up and have 2 of them ready now. So I think, yeah, almost 3. Yeah, this one's that's far better way to go. But this has turned out really great. The thing I want to work on for this episode is actually a bit more general. We have a lot of different things in this world now, but they're not really connected. There's a lot of things on the island out here. Oh, it's really hurting my frames actually, this fun. We have a lot of things in the island right here, but the things that are not here are generally quite far away and they're not really connected. We have the Nether hub, but it isn't really that nice. And also the end portal right here is a bit separated. So that's what I'm gonna do today, is to connect this area up so this feel more like a complete area. That includes both finishing up our Nether hub and creating a couple of different roads and stuff like that. Now, first thing I want to do is to create another way to get to the end portal, and that way is gonna be placed here, meaning that we're gonna have to pull down the concrete maker here. A bit of a shame, but we're just gonna have to make a new one, I guess. As you can see, I already used it to get what I needed. The only ice we have is actually this. And I'm gonna need a lot more than that. I think for now we're just gonna do something simple like this. So the idea is, we walk in here, and there's gonna be a drop. This drop will make us fall down, and then Slimebox will push us in the direction we have to go. So we just go in here, and we automatically will be transported to the end. Okay, I've made the tunnel now. The thing we will have to figure out is that if we're gonna have Slimebox push us on ice, how far are we able to glide on ice? I think we're gonna use packed ice, although blue ice would probably be better, but we don't really have any of it. Yeah, not sure. This is actually a bit interesting. I would think that blue ice had like way better properties than normal packed ice in terms of how slippery it is. As you can see here, there is a difference, and when using boats, there really is a difference. But when we do this, right? See, I get to here, just about. I think when I do it in this one, it's almost the same, if not the same. Yeah. Huh. That's a bit odd. What we're gonna do, we're gonna remove one of these. That way we're gonna guarantee to fall in here. And we're just gonna copy this design again. And here we go. This is the result. I go in here, not touching the keyboard. And now we should get transport there automatically. The buttons is to avoid the mob spawning in there. Oh, okay. That was odd. I shall see. Perfect. Oh yeah, by the way, I created this power farm, right? It's so simple, feels nothing, and it's extremely effective. As you can see. Oh, that's loud. But it's extremely effective. And it gives us a lot of the dyes we need. Huh. There are 3 creepers on this side of the portal. How has that happened? Now, what are we going to be using this dye for? As you can see here, the light grey dye is for this glass. I decided to rip down the miniature model thing because it just didn't work, to be honest. I really tried, and I decided to go with the glass. Sadly, this has ended up looking a lot like the Hermitcraft server, which I was trying to avoid. And that's not really ideal. I don't want this to be the same. I want it to be something of my own, but I don't have any ideas currently. If you have any ideas, then I would like to hear them. And if I come up with any myself, then I'll be sure to make them in here. But that doesn't change the fact that this is quite a cool Nether hub, and that we're gonna continue working on it now. The next step is gonna be this area right here. We're gonna have our station that goes out to the rest of our world. And I think I'm gonna be making this through a time lapse. And here we go. It's a quite straightforward design, as you can see. There'll be different colors. These highlight the sections, you could call them, like a rail line or metro line. And I think on this wall we're gonna have like some kind of way to know what is going in each direction. The idea is that we use the boat right here, and then we're able to transport quite fast. I'll show that when I get a bit more built. And when we go backwards, we automatically will get it destroyed. Now, to improve this even further, we're gonna have to put it in a little bit of redstone. Mainly just a hopper minecart, I believe. Wait a second. Okay, so basically by hiding a hopper minecart down here, it should be that way when we come here. It should automatically put in. Kind of difficult to do. Yes, it's automatically in here. Perfect. Now we just need a way to get it back. And now it's all set in place, as you can see here right here. So the way this works now. When we come to this place, we can press this button. We'll get that out. I didn't fix this up. We can go out somewhere, and we come back. And it's automatically back in the system. So we can click again and get it back again. This turned out quite well. Since we didn't really have any ice, I decided to go and farm some. As you can see, this is what we got. I cleared most of this area. And I think this will be enough to create at least some of the roads. But we definitely need an ice farm. One thing I've I've noticed. There are ghost blocks again. I thought this has been fixed, and it's so annoying to have back in the game. Yeah, I really hope this gets fixed soon. I also just noticed this Eclo. Oh wait, I've been here before. Huh, okay. A thing I just thought of though. Now that we have these the way we have them here, right? This does definitely look good in my opinion. And it's quite effective in order that we can split up roads. But they are going to overlap a bit. They're going to cover the same at least for a short distance. So maybe it would be better to have like these two of them and then one in the middle here. Although that wouldn't look nearly as great, I think. Oh, I'm gonna make a sketch. If we have it like this, like you see here, I actually do think that this would make more sense in terms of like building the roads. We not cover the same path twice. And here we go. It has been built up. As you can see, we only have 3 now. And sadly, there is actually a lot of black wall here, which sticks out quite a lot. But I think we're gonna fill this up with something, maybe a map or yeah, stuff like that. The next question is how we're gonna connect this. So in this direction, that goes to the starting area, and as well as we have the wish farm over there. The question is if the wish farm should actually be connected to this one. I am not sure. But enough about that. The first road here should be done, so let's try and take it. I placed these buttons here to avoid pigmen spawning. Alright, yeah, that's something that needs to be fixed. This is supposed to get prettier, but it's more the test of the idea. We have one into the other. Yes! Alright. And that went fast. Great. We're getting here. Yeah, okay, that will be spawned in a second. Since we don't have enough ice to finish this, I think we should go to our little ice area right here that's connected through our portals and create just a simple iron farm. I would like to have like a pretty good one at some point, but I don't really have any ideas currently for how that should look. So we'll just go with this. If you don't know this design, quite simple. I think this is the way, yeah. We just do this. Oh, sorry. We do this just in a large scale and place something above these so that they won't melt. Then when we destroy these should all become source blocks. Yes, as you see there. And we're just going to do this on a large scale. And here we go. This is how this ice farm looks in a bigger size. The only thing now left is to destroy these and let the water flow. And as we can see, the whole area is filled with solid blocks. It's perfect. Now we just have to wait and let's get some ice. Okay, wow. It took maybe 1 hour to freeze, and 1 harvest grant does this much. Well, quite good. Okay, a couple of hours later, And now this way, all the way to spawn has been filled up. All the ways to the ice path, yeah, and the wish farm actually. But all 3 of these has been connected up, and I don't really think I have any more things that need to be connected up now. The glass here is also getting filled up as well. Although I'm not sure if we're gonna finish this in this episode. It requires a lot of glass, and yeah, I don't really think I have the time for it. I just thought of something. I currently use only this in order to smelt my items. And this is easy, but it's very slow. So, also to get a break and do something else in this episode, I think we're gonna build a Supersmelter. Okay, so I made just a simple design right here. It doesn't even just distribute completely evenly. I think it favors this side a bit, or maybe actually both, since it moves along this and it loses speed, then sometimes 2 of them will get caught at a time. But it doesn't really matter too much. I just want something that's faster than normal. And this seems quite fast. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Took maybe half an hour to construct. Not the worst. Now the thing I will do is let this run maybe for an hour or 2. I don't think it will take much more than that to get all these chests filled up. It's quite fast. And then we're able to do a test. One thing though that you probably are able to feel in these recordings is that we have so many things running now that it's actually making me lag. I think if I turn these off though, that it won't be too bad. We do this and this. Yeah. Whoa, my FPS is still not great. Is that because with these there are lots of items lying around. I have to do some lag busting at some point to try and see if I can reduce it. It doesn't help that I begin constructing things like this though. Alright, it took a couple more hours than expected, but as you can see now, they are basically filled up, most of them to the brim. And I've tried testing it and running it now. One thing I had to do was to place a powered rail right here. Since it actually managed to stop when it reached these ones, this is why these are still going and the rest aren't. But when I started it was quite fast. However, one kind of problem that happened is that the bamboo doesn't refill faster than it uses it. So if we had a very large order, then we could actually risk at least these last ones that they would run out. However, it's quite unlikely, and as long as this is running like all the time, then it should be fine. So even when we don't use this, this will get filled up. But I think we will end the episode here. We managed to do a lot of stuff in this episode, which is quite great. And I'm actually not sure what we're gonna do next episode. But now that we have everything connected up and we can begin making this look like a proper world, I was about to say. Yeah, it opens up a lot of opportunities, I believe. So, yeah, I'm excited for going forward. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.